Hello. All right, we're good. We are in the video game. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Last time on Final Fantasy XVI, we killed stuff. And then I think Clive said, like, fuck, shit, you know, typical Clive things. And now we're here to start DLC 2. We'll give it a minute, see if a few more people will join, and then we can really get started. What does Oscar have to say?
My Lord Marquis,
No worries, pharmacist. Thanks for being here.
Guardians are to build a new home there, both for themselves and for Madame Martha's bearers. Is it true?
Aye.
It's true. The village is to be rebuilt.
I have many fond memories of Eastpool. When I was a child, we would visit my aunt and uncle often. They would lavish attention upon me as if I were the son they never had. I went to see Aunt Hannah after my uncle passed away, but not nearly as often as I should have.
We all have those moments, Oscar. It's okay.
I'd like you to assist Sir Wade in the rebuilding efforts.
But my lord, my training is not yet complete. I couldn't possibly.
I warned you I might not be the easiest of masters, but I'm not as hard-hearted as that. Go. Be with your aunt. Rebuild her home. Is what she would have wanted.
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
Thank
my
you,
lord.
My lord.
I don't think I ever saw that dialogue. I'm not sure I ever did that.
First the skies.
I'm sure there's a lot of dialogue in this game that I missed. Did I craft, like, the best of the best stuff last time? Oh, I'm gonna fight everything the DLC has to offer.
Fine.
But keep in mind also, it's been a minute since I've played this game proper. And by a minute, I mean, like, since it came out, aside from this, you know, short first DLC. So I had a little time to kind of
Leviathan the Lost.
de-rust in the first DLC,
I know.
but I'm
After all this
definitely
time.
not at the proficiency that I once was. Certainly not Ultimaniac S rank
I'm not sure you believe me
up
if I
to
told you.
snuff.
After all we've been through. I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
All right then. Rouse Joshua and meet me in the mess. We'll talk there.
Kairos Gate is going to be its own stream probably once you see what it is. Oh, I have no
I
doubt.
see we're all here.
So, what is it this time?
I'm not sure yet. The letter delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the dame held them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
The dame? Well, she's not one to waste our time. It must be important.
She's not one to waste
our time. It
If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's dominant is in danger. And someone wants us to save him.
Leviathan?
So
The
the Warden
Lost.
of Water has finally returned. What has it been? 100 years?
More. The Lost moniker dates back at least that long. Even our venerable lawsman would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye when last the mighty serpent brought his crushing waves to bear upon the realm.
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant's born. over a century?
Oh, the gap.
Should the dominant of water's
That guy's voice
bloodline
is
have
fun.
been severed somehow,
I like it.
It could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
But if one has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time.
I hope it's an actual
Every
baby.
nation in the realm has lost its dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had, they will stop at nothing to claim it for their own.
And the twins
Like an
will be at
actual
war again,
baby that just
just
morphs
managing
into
those swords to come
Leviathan.
together. Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. And that the Veil can arrange a meeting.
If nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
Famous last words.
Every
Coming
baby
with you.
cries,
As
but
am
this
I.
baby's tears
Thank you.
could bring about waves that would crush the Imperium.
And Otto?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on things here. Didn't fancy coming anyway.
Thank you. I shall leave the Invincible in your capable hands.
That's a good quest accepted sound. Let's go. All right. So, are we flying there? Are we swimming there? What's going on? The calm. Okay, current objective. Prioritizing the yeah, same as the last one. Okay, find Layla in Northreach. I can do that. I know where Northreach is. I totally remember. Yep. See, it's over there. It's top right. It's to the north. Within my reach. That's where Northreach is. Bet. Layla. Layla, please. I need travel. We must find a baby who is the dominant of Leviathan. That's my headcanon. You can't change my mind.
But enough talk.
It's an actual, like, 6-month-old baby.
Fancy a peek behind the veil, my lord?
I'm looking for a Layla.
For a Layla.
You found one.
Okay.
So, will your friends be
Wha-
joining
d-
in? Or just
Layla, please.
watching?
Please, you harlot. I'm here for Leviathan.
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
I don't know if I have much gil on me. I was literally about to go save the realm, but you
I
know.
hear about the letter.
Oh. Sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Among other things.
Look, I'm just the messenger here.
Yo, she's got the
There's only
same
so much I can tell you.
accent as
A location, north of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay.
the guy from the last
There you'll find a
DLC.
tent and the woman who can answer your questions.
And that's all. Nothing else.
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So keep that sword of yours to hand.
I think my friends will be joining in now, Layla.
Few venture into
Now
the
that
Royal
I've got
meadows anymore,
My
so you won't be
info.
overheard.
never
Does anyone
mind.
else think it strange that this woman should prefer to keep to the outskirts of town?
Not if she realizes the value of the information she's party to.
And the danger it puts her in.
Haven't seen any of those beastly blue-eyed fiends.
I remember how to do fast movement.
Do be careful.
You just jump. It's not true. I was like an hour off from the world record speedrun. That's a lot. So I don't know the fast movement strats. I can't. Okay. Can't climb over that wall, I guess. My bad. I do not want to talk to you, old man. I've got other places to be. Like the Royal Meadows. Right. Swap to Torgal. I think we want to stay on... Oh,
Tent is where Layla said it would be.
on
Yes,
Shiva.
but who awaits us inside?
The answer is no one.
Empty. Why am I not surprised?
Literally no one awaits us inside. We're supposed to sleep there, and... Oh no, we'll just steal this boat. It's fine. I'll take it. Sail off into the sea.
Boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to.
The person we're meant to meet. What's my prize, Clive? Continue the search.
Campfire is still smoldering. They were here recently.
The embers are still warm.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The embers are still warm.
Yeah, yep, that's me. You can also call me Clive or Big Papa. She looks like a warrior
I suppose
from
I must
Final
be,
Fantasy XIV.
which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Morts.
I have
of
played
War.
Elden Ring, yes sir. I have also played through the DLC. Not a
The
huge
very
fan of the
time into which it
DLC.
was believed Leviathan's dominant was born.
It's fun. Elden Ring's a fun game. I've also done a run of it on stream where I use the mod that like puts some of the DMC movesets into the game, and I played the whole thing as a Nero DMC 5.
Despite the best
Radagon
efforts of both
parried my
church and
bullets.
state,
It was
we are
scary.
still very much alive. Though we've managed to keep that fact hidden from good Grieger's faithful for over a century.
Good Grieger's faithful.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
I don't know much about.
Oh, what the heck?
Surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago. Some
I
claim
don't
the
know
two are
anything about
connected,
that.
But none can speak with any
Frames?
certainty.
Game is
In
a
other
little
words,
framey.
You know nothing. Not that I'll hold it against you.
Okay, then why were you so rude about it?
The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage. Moments before the waters were stayed, and the icon and its dominant bound within.
That's where Leviathan is?
Rescue him. Yes.
Frozen?
A little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place.
It's been right in front of our eyes this entire
And ours
time.
is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an icon.
That's actually really
Someone
cool.
just like you. So what do you say?
I love that
Will you
idea.
help us?
Whenever
What
it's
exactly
like
did your dominant do to
a
warrant
big
this
mystery,
punishment?
and then they're like, actually,
What
it's
did
been
he do?
right here under your nose
Committed
the whole
greatest
time.
crime one of his kind can. He was born.
We're gonna save that baby.
But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all.
Damn. Clive is just
Very
like
well.
Luffy for real.
Far-fetched though your tale may seem.
Gumu
some
Gumu
tales
no
you
freedom.
Speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
I can
Lord
do
Ump.
better than that.
I'll show ya.
I can show you.
Yeah.
Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Lead the way.
To Mysidia we shall travel. I love the color of the sky. It's like that soft pink is so nice. Oh? Oh? Oh, I see. The Lost Cloak. If you manage to navigate the cloak's narrow mountaintop pass without plummeting to your death, you will be rewarded with a breathtaking view of blighted wasteland and stretching from the Olifist Bay to the Sea of Grace. Like the Sea of Grace, like the Grace of Gold? Elden Ring reference? It's all coming together. Oh my, oh my. Imagine if you could do the
Right.
DLC at any point in the story. I know you can only do it just before the finale here, so it'll always look blighted and all this stuff.
That's the point.
But imagine if you could come here like at the beginning of the story.
Our village hidden from prying eyes.
See the
Don't take my
green
word for it.
grass,
Watch.
blue skies. Flashbang. Okay, thank you.
That was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive,
Wait.
the sky.
Oh,
It's blue, but how is that possible?
well, you know,
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds.
never mind. We get to see it all green and blue skies and stuff. Wait, but if I was right about that, then surely I'm right about the baby, too. Leviathan's dominant is just a little crying baby.
And
Bet.
that concludes our little voyage. We're here.
Wahea. Torgal just standing at the front like, I'm king of the world, woof woof. Alright, and so the first level begins. Journey to Mysidia, or something. It's a bit of a trek to the village.
It's a long slog to the village.
It's,
And a hard one.
what can I say? Predictable.
I hope you're up for a climb.
It's like I wrote the dialogue, but like slightly. Me from another timeline wrote the dialogue, so like it was the same but slightly different, you know? Oh, are we not actually?
Finally.
I guess it wasn't a level.
What? You didn't think
Oh.
we'd arrived, did you?
Never mind.
The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. I've got to get a good view of that waterfall up yonder. Homecoming. Make for Shula's village. Oh, I will. Right, that's how you dodge. That's the dodge button.
Watch yourself, Sid.
Swap.
This path can be treacherous. If not for the
And
sheer drop, then
that's-
for the beasts who prowl.
Yes. Alright,
Thank
we're
you for
good. I'm
warning.
back in it.
And please, call me Clive. Sid is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady Shula, that I have no such aliases.
Is that so?
Is that Joshua?
Lord Margrace?
It's all the same to me.
Joshua trying to flirt. I see how it is. Get your bag, Joshy. Oh, okay.
I was wondering when they'd pick up our scent.
Stand back.
Let's get back into it.
Oh, do you know? Shall I keep my axe and spells to myself next?
Hey yo, get frozen? Alright. Getting my magic burst timing back. Except I missed the last two. Stab him up. Oh! Did I just kick him off? I think I kicked him off the entire... thing. Did I check that weird song? I did not. I did take note of it.
But then, where is your plan?
But then I just didn't.
Waiting for me
I
in
didn't. I
Sombra?
haven't checked
If
it
I ever
yet.
get careless.
Then it's in for a long
Wait.
wait.
Let me make sure. Actually, let me just go to my Discord and make sure I did actually put it in there. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm like, I did put it in there. I just have not checked it out yet. SMH my head, my day is ruined. I'm sorry. Come Sunday, I will have checked it out. In fact, I will check it out as soon as I end this stream. The stream ends, I'm searching.
We're almost
I'm
at the
searching
summit.
for it.
From there, you'll have a better view of our home.
Like, if you could hear sounds after I end the stream, you would just hear furious keyboard typing as I scour the internet.
Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
This is not what I expected.
I think I
Welcome,
know
my
this
friends,
shot.
to Mysidia.
Yeah. This was from, like, the trailer. What's up with the bubble? They live in a bubble?
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so
Alive. How
I'm
is-
sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we can help you with the rest.
Ugh, allergies, am I
Our
right?
village is only a short way from here. If you'd care to accompany me,
Nah.
let's get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Shula, I wouldn't care to accompany you, in fact. We came this far. I think I'm gonna go home now. I've decided I don't want to save your dominant.
it's beautiful, Shula.
And we aim to keep it that way.
To keep it that way. Can I fight these things? Are you... Oh, I will kill you. I can. Let's go. Scroll you... Scroll you? What? Screw you, old Ibex. Fight these hands. Yeah. Voice acting an allergic person. It's pretty accurate. Also, is this harder than main game? Probably. When we get into actual stuff and not just random road encounters, it'll probably be harder.
Are those stones glowing?
Oh?
That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
Nah, I'll break it. Screw your glamour. Get new glamour. Haven't you heard the 7.0 update added a second slot for dyeing, which means you could have such a vibrant color pattern here. My bad. Wrong game. But yeah, no, these basic encounters are nothing. Because, you know, they're just basic dudes a second dying slot. We can die twice as hard. It's true. Yeah, it's like Sekiro Shadows die twice, except
One wonders what prompted it.
it's glamour. It's Final Fantasy 14 armor is dyed twice. Yeah, that's right. God, it's so pretty. The clouds are a little blurry for my taste, but everything else is beautiful. Get juggled. How dare you? We're getting back to it. I'm feeling the groove. The Emperor's new groove, the Cid's new groove. You'll never understand. Oh, was I asleep? What was that? I thought it was like poison, but then I just laid on the ground for an extended period of time. Right up there with Shadows Dance Night? I'd never heard of that. I will kill all of the animals. I am not a friend of the animals. Mostly because they give XP, and I am a fan of experience points. Yeah. 240,000 XP for killing a couple of wildlife. You know, I understand hunting now.
Could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
In clear view of the bay.
If like random deer give that much XP, I'll go hunting too. You got a bit miffed at EDF 5, so you're just being goofy while kind of watching. No worries, no worries. I have only played EDF 4. But, you know what other game that the company who makes EDF also makes? It's called Onichanbara Origins, which is a game you should play. What is the point of, I guess, Pretty River? It's point enough, I suppose. Yeah, EDF 4 is crazy. There's like so much content. Like, I feel like I've done a ton, but then it's like, oh, you've unlocked 1% of weapons for this character. Not even like the other classes.
On evening tides.
Is the same publisher?
Does morning's light
the publisher
return?
then. Yeah. This is what I meant,
Open the
publisher.
gates! The tributary is home!
The village. Wait, so what's that thing up on the mountain then? That dome. I thought that was the village. My bad. So they don't live in a dome? They're not bubble boys? My mistake.
Outsiders? Well, I never.
Well, I never.
The size of that dog?
All right now, back to your duties. You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Well, yeah, that's
We are
pretty
honored to be
obvious.
the first.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
Are you excited for EDF
You've made it
6
difficult not to, my lady.
coming out at some point? I know it's on pre-order right now, I think.
But how did your people chance to settle
At the very
here
least,
in
the
north?
Steam page is up,
Unless
and
I
it
am
has,
much
like,
mistaken,
VTubers
the
in
moats
it,
of water
so that's
long
cool.
called the coasts of Southern Ash their home.
Gura's gonna show up and, like, destroy the
Until
city.
Drake's Horn fell,
You'll
and
have
the
to
Blight
fight
forced the
her,
Never Inland, where
and then she'll go, ah!
We met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account.
I
but
see, I
perhaps you'd
see.
like to hear ours.
Makes sense.
That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank you.
Why
I'll
it's
do just
Gura and
that.
Kiara. I don't know, Holo Myth or something. Maybe they were the only ones that wanted to do it. I don't know. But here's the thing with EDF.
Intruders! Flee!
Yeah.
It's all right.
No.
They're the tributaries.
No. He's right.
What their kind did to us.
Run. Now.
It's wrong.
The thing with EDF, when I played EDF 4, it starts out with a lot of bugs, right? Like giant bugs, like ants and then spiders and stuff. I do not like ants and spiders, and like, listen, going back to Elden Ring, there's a place that had, like, in the tunnels that had like big ants, and I was like, I hate this, I hated every part of
So
that
what
place.
do you think of our little haven in the
So,
woods?
watching the
not
previews,
have
like
all
on
the
the Steam
comforts
page
of a
for
southern
EDF4, I was like, oh, that's
but at
not
least
bad
it's
though.
ours.
They're not that bad.
There's a lot to be said
It's
for
fine.
that.
But then when I actually got into the
Easy keeping
game,
this place a secret.
and the ants
easy,
started crawling
no.
towards me, and I just
We've
heard them
dedicated our
like
lives to maintaining the glamour
all
that
around me,
conceals us.
I literally got a chill up my spine.
And
I
while
flew
you-
up to like the tallest building I could
Marius.
find,
Is he Leviathan's dominant?
and they followed me. They started crawling up the
man.
building.
While yes, it's still a
I
baby.
was having like an existential crisis. It was awful.
Forgive me, but you said that the Dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of
Oh
even
yeah,
that.
no, that was my first session. My second
Walius
session,
was the
I
son
like
of my great-grandfather.
got used to it, right?
Leviathan
Like
awoke
exposure
within him
therapy.
almost immediately.
So I
Instead
got
of
to
allowing
like
the lad to live out his
the
life as a
aliens
valued
and the
member of
giant
community,
robots and all that stuff.
My ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the icons sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have
So I
swallowed
feel
the
like I
entire
got
village
decently far in.
if my ancestors had
I would
not
like to
stepped
play
in.
more. It's a fun game.
Then it is not the
I can only imagine that the newer ones are even more fun.
Yes,
I really like the jetpack
Forgive me.
lady. She's my
Still not sure I
favorite.
understand.
I like.
I'm not surprised.
I'm a big fan of
It
movement in
isn't
the game.
easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him.
Yeah, let's
Show you
go.
exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Yup.
And let us be off. There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the Surge.
Okay, but still, what's the deal with that big bubble, though? 5 has giant frogs?
Are you bound for the wave, tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat
Fencer
them
in
as
5
family.
is ground flying lady, but as a mini tank. Damn.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
Yeah, I know Fencer and 4 I tried a little bit. They're so slow, man.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
So, does this
Tributary being
DLC have
restored,
side
Feel free
quests?
to ask me any questions
I would
you might
imagine
have
so.
regarding the village,
The first
and I'll do my
DLC
best
did
to
not.
answer.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
I see what you did there. Good tide, Leviathan, tide, water. I get it.
Our storehouse lies across the bridge.
There
Short of
are
supplies,
side
you may
quests.
find what you need there.
What you got for me? We're doing everything.
Tributary told us about. I wonder if you could help me.
With what exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavat? He's the village smith.
I do not
among
know
other
him.
things. Anyway, his name day's not far off, and I wanted to make a gift for him. He's a craftsman, you see.
What's up,
and
Meldrick?
he's been
Yeah.
fretting about
The
running low
game's
on
the
flowers
DLC
he
has
uses
been
for
out for a little
dye
bit.
making, so
I'm
wanted
just
if
now getting
you
around to
might
it though.
collect some for me and give them to him.
Would this gift not be better coming from you?
Oh no!
But it can't, for reasons I can't go into.
She's actually
Please, I know it
stalking
sounds
him.
daft, but I'd be ever so grateful.
Well, all right.
Fine. Which flowers does your husband need?
The sweet little blue ones that grow around the fount. Elders' blessings, they're called.
Oh, okay.
We use them to dye our fabrics so we always feel close to water like they are. You don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you. 2 basketfuls should be enough for my husband to be getting
Okay.
on with.
Simple fetch quest.
basketfuls
Don't even
of
have to
ish.
leave the village. I'll do it. It's always good to get on the good side of blacksmiths anyway. And she said that this is for a blacksmith. So, you know, maybe he'll make me a fancy new weapon or a coat of armor. Who knows? You forgot how handsome Clive is platonically. Yeah, he's a looker. He's a dude. He's got that chiseled jawline. He's got the nice medium length hair. He's got a katana.
Excuse me. I wonder, might you be able to spare a basket of Elder's blessings? Pavart's wife tasked me with collecting some for her husband, and suggested that I speak to you.
I'll take your entire stock.
Werda wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our labour, does she?
That's right.
Go on then. Give the old fool something to squirm about.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry about it. An old fool Pavart may be, but if you come bearing gifts, he's not fool enough to turn you away.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you.
I get it. His wife is having me bring him flowers because he's gay and he'll see it as a sign of love and then he'll be interested in us. That's right. Her husband is gay. I've determined.
Ah, welcome to Haven, friend.
Thank you. Forgive my presumptuousness, but the smith's wife has asked me to make her husband a present of some Elder's blessings. 2 basketfuls, to be precise.
Well, I have 1, if that's any help.
It is.
Much
obliged. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Though that's not the only reason they have a special place in our hearts.
It's 'cause they're blue,
Legend
like
has it that
Leviathan.
when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the time took some seeds with them. And as they wandered high and low across the Twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same.
Oh.
So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia, the flowers did too.
Cool. That should be enough.
That's 2 basketfuls.
Oh. Well, you may be given the option to quick travel to the final destination. If you see a prompt in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, hold down to immediately travel. Of course, the option is not mandatory. Is this just a quality of life thing that they added for the entire game? Or is this just exclusive to the DLC? Because that's awesome. Yes. I love that. That's fantastic. Hey, Pavat. That's a nice, long sword you've got there. I like how you polish it, yes. You hold it with such firm grip indeed. Trust me, I would know I'm something of a sword user myself. Anyways. Oh, hello SXK, what's up?
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
That sword looks kind of rusty. That's what I beat the game with, that sword right there. That rusty-ass sword. It's a good sword, trust. It can kill the final boss.
Come out. I know you're there.
Who? Me?
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you.
Can't spell trust without rust, so right.
My husband can be a bit standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the two of you to get acquainted. What with you being a swordsman like, and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me. I'm pretty much done with them now, though. But, for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. With or without my darling wife's meddling.
Well?
Still, here we are. Acquainted. So, if there's out you need, just bring us the materials, all right?
All right.
All right, then. And tar for the flowers. I was running low.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue. We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons. Remind us where we come from, like.
As modes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern, too, was left by our ancestors.
The pattern represents
the
Leviathan.
Ceaseless Rill, it's called.
Yep.
It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it. And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us, growing on our banks.
Sick.
I should get back to work. If you need something crafting, let me know.
Yes, I'd like to see everything that you've got.
You.
Surely your weapons are
Wasn't it just?
finer than... They did the blitzball thing. I don't know. It's the thought that counts. 2.2 million? Titanic block. Enhances Titan's iconic feat, Titanic block, making it capable to block attacks from behind while restoring a small amount of HP? Regain Oh. Oh. Royal Guard. I mean, that's just Royal Guard. Titanic block doesn't work against ice attacks for realsies? Hold on. Limit break induced enhancements, increasing HP regen. Fatal damage. Alright, that one's cool, but like also a little annoying. Damage multiplier. Parry timing. Let's go with nourishment bit and then titanic block. Oh, I get it. Sir, your wares suck. What the hell? I've already got the best stuff.
Heavens.
I get it.
I'll have her hide when she gets back.
I will block the iceberg.
Oh,
Trust
sorry.
me.
I was leagues away. How can I help you?
Yeah, I don't know how
If
you
have
can
to
help
something
me.
from the storehouse, it's actually my wife you'll want to talk
Listen,
to.
you just had a plus above your head?
We'll have to charge you for
That's
the
all.
goods, though. Not that would fleece you or anything.
I just you had a plus floating above your head, so clearly
I understand.
I was meant to talk to you.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you for a bit.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
She's got a handful
Are you a
with the
door-to-door
electric,
vacuum
It should
salesman?
have been my daughter's.
Because
job,
your
really,
wares
but the
suck.
willful little Rills decided to make herself scarce.
Yep.
The heavens only know where that girl's got to.
Thank you,
Might need to
Clive.
keep an eye out for her.
Oh, no. I couldn't ask that of an outsider. Could I? You wouldn't mind?
Sorry, but I can't help. Alright.
Of course not. She won't have gone far, will she?
I hope not. But I've scoured the entire village for her and come up empty-handed. Can't help thinking she might have gone on another one of her little adventures.
Ah. A free spirit, is she?
Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still. Especially once you heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! You should have seen her little eyes light up. But if she wanted to watch you arrive, she'd have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard
Ah!
there,
She's
Maybe you could ask him.
she's in a van down by the river! I know,
I'll let
I
you know
get
if
it.
I find her.
I've watched SNL.
Try not to worry.
I know where she is. I've been there. She wasn't there, but now she will be. She was hiding. Stalking me. Nobody would know what a vacuum is. I mean, they wouldn't know what the,
Hear me, my nine sisters.
you know, the tool vacuum is. But, like, vacuum was still a word, I think.
Excuse me. You haven't seen the story
Right?
of his daughter, have you?
Little Ruka.
Like, what is the origin of the word vacuum?
She went out through the gate not long ago.
Because,
the
like,
village?
vacuum just means, like, to suck or
she does it all the
suction.
time.
I don't know.
There's a path off to the left which leads down to the river. Nice.
It was probably a thing in,
Safe as
like,
you like. The beast of
sailing.
mountain don't dare come so
Watch
close
out
to the
for that
village.
whirlpool, it'll vacuum
That's
you
where she'll
right
be.
in. You
Go and have
know?
a look if you don't believe me.
Like in olden times? I don't know. I have no clue. I just feel like that could be a thing.
This must be the path.
Would they have known the concept? I feel like they would have. They would define space as either or something in the past. It's a Latin term, so it's probably pretty old.
They're not here either. It's you.
What
I've been looking
is the
everywhere for
void, bruv?
You must be Ruka.
you. You know my name.
Ruka, you are a frightening child. If the dominant of Leviathan looks anything like you, I understand why he's left to suffer. I'm sorry, that was mean. Go back to your dad.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
Alright, so basically, if someone like you rolled up, they would be killed on sight. That's how it works in the outside world. So, stay in this village, stay protected, because, oh, it's not gonna be good for you.
Thank you for bringing her home. And sorry for the trouble.
Oh, no. It was a pleasure.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world?
They always
10
ask how is...
times.
What is Void,
Cities,
but
they
never
call
ask
them.
how is
And
Void.
in these cities, they have
True.
great big walls and towers and castles.
Oh, to think I was worried. You can tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Alright.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She, has a lot of them.
Yeah, no worries. I got
One of
to...
the big ones being...
I got to
why
fast
do people
travel
beyond
through
the
it.
wall like?
So, it's
Reckon
fine.
you've made a good first impression.
Are we the only one she's ever met?
A small version of that
There
guy.
you are.
Cause it's his
The rest
kid.
of the world can't know we're here. So we'll have to be
You
very
never
careful
were
who
out
we're
in
letting
public when you were a kid and had someone be like...
A few of us might make the occasional
Like,
trip to
imagine if
Seoul for
someone walked up
supplies.
to you when you were a kid and been like,
We'll make do with what we've
why
got.
do you look like a small version of your mom?
Yes. You built on top of the old ruins, didn't you?
Kid doesn't have gray hair.
Well,
Clearly you've
if
never
fine
read
foundations,
the
then yes,
DMC
clearly knew
mangas.
what they were doing. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making.
Or Benjamin
everything like
Button.
that.
I don't know.
We have to dress up as traveling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens that nobody sees through us.
Nah, Benjamin Button's not a
Which
demon.
explains why you need Gil.
It could be a Benjamin
And now
Button
Rook is back.
situation.
My wife should be free to assist you with any potential purchases. So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
Oh,
I'll be sure to keep
I'm
my
broke.
purse strings loose.
If the wife also has gray hair, you're questioning this place? Let's find out. Ageless tallow. Used in crafting. Okay. New material. Haven stores now available. Let's see what they got to offer. See what they have on offer. Where? That's the blacksmith, that. Ah, there's the stall. You know, it looks like she also has grey hair. Grey hair. Here.
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge her looking for adventure, but she's got to pull her weight like the rest of us.
That's an accent.
Now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks, like seeing to our visitors' needs. So,
It's the same person!
when you've decided what you want, just let me know.
Hey yo, this is better. Okay. 35,000. How much gil do I have? Oh, I have 735,000. I'll take your entire stock.
Serve you well.
Yup.
Well, if you're sure you need it. May it serve you
Orchestrion
well.
roll. And that's it. Alright. Yep, his belt had fallen, but now he has a Minwu waistcloth. And a Minwu arm ring.
I'll be
A
here.
Minwu arm wing. Ooh. That's right.
How long do
Anyways,
you think
now that the side quests are done, I wonder if there'll be more though. Because those were very simple. And they were to unlock the facilities of the village. But I wonder if there will be more side quests. Hello there.
Off to the surge, are you? Well, just you stay close to the tributary. We don't want you getting lost in the forest.
Would you happen to be brothers with the other guy who I just found his daughter? He wears a headband to distinguish himself. Belt Fallen should be the next FF14 expansion. It should.
There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
Ships?
Especially since they got rid of belts in like the, I think like, it was either the 6.0 or like 6.1 update or something. Screw you! Got him. Got him. I mean, it's just worth it every time for the XP, right? I think max level is 110. And I'm only 103. Yeah, so I have a ways to go. What could be over here? Oh, what is this? Strange monument with nothing. Sure, I'll pet Torgal.
All right, boy.
Literally nothing. Oh, wait. Oh. It's a... Would you guys believe me if I said I thought this was a pig from a distance? Even Torgal has... Maybe... Yeah, maybe Torgal is from Mysidia. Who knows? Hello, things.
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Trula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an item of water gets angry?
Okay. Got him. We gotta try out this Titanic block thing here in a minute, too. Like... Here. I definitely want to give it a try. Like, on you, even. Check this out. Oh, come, guys! Whatever. That spider was way too passive. I was really hoping I could do a stylish block from behind. But I'll have to wait for a big enemy. Wait, it moves you? Does it? I think it just moves the camera. Like, look at my left foot on the clover. It's not moving. I mean, this moves you. But then the issue becomes, how do you change direction, right? Oh, Tonberries!
Creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Everything save sharp knives, it seems.
Let's go. I love Tonberries. Tonberry Creeper. Are they gonna explode on me? Knife. Damn. I love them. Tonberries are peak fiction. Do a no-move challenge with such a puny movement be like hours of the cane pickup moment? It would be, yes. Yeah, no, the main issue when it comes to no movement stuff is you need a way to turn your character. If there are options other than the left stick that can actually turn the direction of the character, then pretty much that will usually mean that no movement is possible in a game. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Ow. Check this out. Badass. Yeah. It is pretty dope. Like a parry clash in DMC, but even better. Right? And then because of my other accessory, I'm just healing. Ow. I don't like this. Ow. I got this though. Sick dodge. Pile drive his ass. I'm getting into it. I'm back, baby! I feel the combat in me bones. Level 100 slime, it's true. Yeah! He gave as much XP as killing 4, like, elk. That's crazy. Fool's gold. Please explain to me. Is that, can I sell it? Gold and iron for the region's tonberries are drawn to this mineral. Fools that they are, I see. Foolishness, right. Yeah, sorry. Fools, right. I just, look, it was in a chest, so...
I can smell the sea.
It had to be important, right? Oh, it's not far now? Well, guess what? I'm going over here. Oh. That's what I meant to do. Take him up, Rift Slip. Hit him like this. Teleport. Rift Slip. Pull him over. Got him. I will hit level 104. 10 pinches of ash. Change one letter in there, and you get a sexual assault charge instead. 10 pinches of ass. My bad. I guess it would depend on who Clive is pinching in that case. That's like a punch. A punch is how much you can get into one hand. So 10... So what you're saying is 10 pinches equals 1 punch? So there's... We're getting some conversion rates. It's like how 100... 100 kilobytes
We'll follow the coastline
is
north.
1
There's a
megabyte,
bridge that'll take us across to the cave.
right? So 10 pinches. This is an enemy. I knew it. All right, he's one of these. Ow. Oh, crap. Wait, just block it, dummy. There we go. Tiny Adamantoise, best FF15 enemy. The big Adamantoise. Oh, he missed. Ah! I mistimed it. I mistimed it once again. That's fine. He's done. I love Tonberries. They're my favorite enemy. They're super cool design. Absolutely. It's okay. Listen. It's okay to genocide them, okay? That is fine. However, ow. I still love them. Oh, you want some of this? You want in? Yeah. There we go. Listen, there's nothing wrong with genociding Tonberries. Genocide is an accurate, you know, proven version of population control, is what I'll say. So, if, you know, you're trying to control the population, that's fine.
Might I inquire about the ray of light?
It's what prevents the
Real
surge from
unfortunate
being
pause for the
reclaimed by
clip
sea.
makings there.
And Dwalius by his people.
But I still like them. Bob Blizzard! It's okay, nobody makes clips. At least if they do, they don't send them in the Discord. So it's fine. Not an issue at all. Goblin ass? He probably did. Clive is actually a freak. What if instead of Sid, they called him Freak? You know? It would fit. It was a nice combo. I like that. I am gonna die, though. Oh, a destination nearby. Too bad, there's something over here I need to explore. He's handsome and he got his freak out with his belt fallen. Yep. That's my Clive. Oh my lord. I was rewarded for exploration. Insane. I wish I could walk through the foliage. Very annoyed that I can't. Why is it solid? Anyone with half a mind Would love walking in the bushes. Make it deal like 2 damage to Clive. I don't care. Like he, you know, he walks up and gets cut up by the branches and stuff. Whatever. It's fine.
You said
Just let me do
the
it.
child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right. It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
Actually, it's an Odachi. I don't know, I think Jill usually gives Clive the cold shoulder. She's got ice in her veins, that one. Damn, that's so pretty. Yeah. Definitely screenshot worthy right there.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walius's descendant.
Walius?
But surely no one blames you for
Who the
what
heck is
happened.
Walius?
Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering.
Is that the dominant
Suffering
baby
you will
that's
soon
trapped in
witness
there?
with your own eyes.
Walius? She also looks like that. Yeah, I think you're
Forest
losing your
grows
mind.
Quickly here. Left unattended, the path
Or
will
you're
be
being
reclaimed
like,
in a matter of movements.
they all look the same. Wah. Racist. My bad. My bad. No.
Does the
God,
light
that's
point the way to the
so...
child?
It does indeed.
That's beautiful. I just tried to... My bad. If that was the case, you'd be villagist at worst. I don't know, when I was in the village, one of the guys was like, they did this to our people, indicating that they're a different people than us. I don't know. They not like us.
It's not right.
No. It's not.
Or something like that. That's topical, right? Sun. Oh yeah.
There. Up ahead.
Oh. And here we are. It's a crater. Okay.
Down in the center. Follow me.
Fast travel to the center. Is it Sephiroth? Is Sephiroth here? Oh my god, it's Sephiroth. It is a baby! Let's fucking go! I was right! It's a little tiny baby! Oh, that's amazing!
First priming. The fear.
Oh, I can't believe it!
To understand what was happening.
It's a little tiny baby.
One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
Oh my god.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin committed by
Screenshot the baby.
nothing but a means to
I was talking shit.
So frightened.
But, like, I was just, oh man, I hope it's a baby. It's actually a baby. That's fantastic.
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason.
Kill him, Clive. Become a baby
What
killer.
if I told you there was a way to remove Wallace's icon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done.
Prank him, Clive. Oh god, no.
It isn't without its risks.
Don't prank him,
Part of the
Clive.
icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
Please don't.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Clive just wants that power for himself. That's the only reason.
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Oh, so I get to do whatever, guilt-free. Okay.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight.
Take that baby's, power. Yeah. Oh my god. His cry is gonna summon... Oh no! How did I know? How did I know his tears were, like, powerful?
Hush now. It's going to be alright.
I promise you I hadn't seen anything of this DLC before this. I didn't know.
Is it done?
Yeah, this is the new Binding of Isaac update. Modders have been hard at work.
I think so.
What else could a baby do except cry?
Feel the icon inside. But something's wrong.
Laugh. Need its diaper changed.
He wasn't just afraid. He was angry.
So,
right. Let's see what you've got.
Oh yeah, Leviathan time. Let's go. The power of water. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Leviathan's essence. Attuning with Leviathan not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Cross Swell, an inescapable rush of water that pummels enemies from multiple angles. Ability details are found on the Abilities tab in the main menu. Leviathan's feat. Leviathan's iconic feat, Serpent's Cry, can be used to summon to Clive's off-arm. A sea-splitting serpent capable of dealing precision strikes to enemies at great distance. Press square in this state will unleash a tidal torrent. Multiple bursts of water capable of forcefully knocking back smaller creatures, while pressing triangle will fire a powerful jet of water, a tidal stream, at enemies situated just outside melee range. Using these attacks will deplete your tidal gauge, becoming unavailable when the gauge is empty. The gauge will slowly replenish over time, but can be refilled quicker by pressing circle. Time a second press perfectly with the on-screen prompt to immediately refill the gauge, as well as an unlimited ammunition for a short period of time. Oh, it's like Gears of War reloading. Let's go. While using Serpent's Cry, press R1 again while dodging will cause Clive to roll in the air, extending the dodge even further. Tidal Torrent can be used while rolling by pressing square. Oh, that's pretty sick, actually.
Leviathan.
No, just an eggy. But a formidable adversary.
Oh? Okay. Now?
Oh, look. As friends.
Okay. This is sweet. Oh. Right. Ah. Ah! I'm like Barret. Oh. I'm just like Barret for real. Okay. Okay. Charge it. Boom. Got it. Okay, we're good. Is it like a shotgun blast? I think it's like a shotgun blast. Yeah, it is. Barret Wallace! Ha! How does Limit Break change it, I wonder? I love the dodge. Enough. All right, interesting. It's a gun. Yeah. DLC is dope. New content, new powers, new bosses. What's next? I don't know. I'm eager to see what the upgrades for it are. Anyways, Clive started blasting. Use Wyvern Fire. Wait, wrong game.
Is everyone all right?
He seems calmer now.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. I've stolen your powers.
How?
That's about it.
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple.
Does that mean this baby is like the smartest baby in existence? Because he's actually been alive for like
There's more to this tale.
a century?
It would be better if
So he's got like
back at the village.
the brain power
I see.
of like a 15-year-old,
Then let's return
but he's
before it
like a
gets dark.
6-month-old.
I'm sorry, Walyas. I will make this right.
Have you ever tried, like, cutting him out up there? Flow. I get it. Ebb and flow. It's like the sea. New milestone reached. What does this mean? I'm 0% to the next level. Damn. 75 trophies. Nice.
So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
Yes, I can feel it squirming around inside me. Not anymore, anyway.
I mean,
good.
No.
Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
The Witten Hall? Well, I would like to know the rest, but actually, though, I would like to, boom. Leviathan. Let's go. Summon a water serpent. Okay. Master. And now the gauge is more gauge. Upgrade. It's bigger. Better explosions. Master it. Okay. It shoots for longer. Oh yeah. Rapid fire. I like that. Abyssal Tear or Abyssal Tear? Rip open a slowly expanding gateway to the murky depths of the sea, and when the timing is right, summon forth an abyssal storm that hones in on nearby enemies. Okay. Boom. Upgrade it. What does it do now that it's upgraded? Does it freeze time? Oh! That's a lot of stuff. Tsunami. Okay. Swallow up and spit out all enemies caught in the surf. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking I will. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking then. Let's get Tsunami. And then let's throw Leviathan in here. Why not? Lady never did this. That's what's gonna happen. Look da, the Shabri's back. The Civ Walyas? No, I mean yes, no, I don't know. The lady said that there's something she has to explain back at the village, so. No, not lady never did this. Baby never did this!
You must first know who we
Tsunami.
are and what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity.
Oh, is there a mural? Yeah, we love murals.
Tapestry is our story, the one that brought us here.
Knights.
After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeast
Dead people.
some 170 years ago. But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
Sounds like the Crusades, nothing new.
As a lesson to
Hey, yo, that dude in the middle got stabbed through the chest, but he's still running.
Imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend revealing how to make your very own mother.
We found that in the last DLC. Yup.
Yes, yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors
manufactured
convinced that they
nethicite
could
or
recreate
something.
The divine, if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
A dominant.
If all those dudes and dudettes are clones of the baby, that would be wild.
Ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his icon.
Enrage his icon.
Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
That's quite a
Where did they find
discovery.
that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak.
Oh.
Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes.
Thanes.
So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye.
Gayron? It's Gary.
To stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
Gayron is different. That's
It
the
did.
blacksmith of this
When
town.
she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell.
Oh.
But even though she should die, her legacy might live on.
Wait, I know how to slow time. Rift slip.
Armed with
It's
both
not
the
that
knowledge of
hard.
the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity. Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more.
Okay.
And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Yeah, just make a mother crystal
Another victim
out of a
man's
baby.
Blind reliance on the mother crystals. So we know the seal source.
Wait, that's
break it
not a
and stop
mother
flow
crystal,
time.
that's a child crystal.
Do you
They
recall
had to
the dome of
sacrifice a
light
mother
above
if they
the
wanted a
cliffs to the
mother
west?
crystal, dummies.
Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, a conduit of
The
sorts
Vare.
that channels her remaining ether into the surge.
Oh, I get it. The
been a long
baby
time
is
since anyone
inside
set
the
foot in the
mother
place.
crystal. Okay, no, okay,
Now,
I get it.
There are others who claim it as their own.
It's a mother crystal because it has a baby inside of it.
That said, it may be best if one
That's
of us
what makes
stays
it a
behind.
mother crystal. I get
think
it.
the
I
village
get
could
it.
be in
Otherwise, it
danger.
would just be a crystal.
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
All of the manufactured crystals might have
your
babies
people safe,
inside.
tributary.
I don't know.
You have my thanks.
Crazy lore if
well.
true.
We should depart at once. I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
That means all the crystals that Clive destroyed were babies. Clive killed babies. Confirmed, maybe. I don't know.
The Vare is
More
not easy to
quests?
find.
Oh, there's a
You
lot
must
more
first head
quests.
north, and then west, deeper into the forest.
Well, as much as I would like to do that, I've got quests. What's this all about, eh?
Just try to breathe. That's it.
Is everything alright?
Like a certain anime, but not
you're the
really.
outsider.
I don't
I'm
follow.
Planet.
I
Here
don't
by
know
trade.
the anime. Is it
And this is
JoJo's
Callum,
Bizarre
one of our
Adventure?
patients. He took ill not
I
long
feel like
after
that's
you
the only
arrived.
anime that exists.
Nothing too serious.
It
I hope.
encompasses everything.
I hope so too, but
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 This
with 2
affliction,
T's.
it's like nothing I've ever seen before. He complains of feeling chilled to the bone, but there's no fever to go with it.
Oh my god, he has COVID.
Powerful antalgic hasn't done a thing to ease the pain in his chest.
Please, go
I'm starting
rest
to wonder if his
before
condition
it
might
spreads.
require a different kind of treatment altogether. Shula said that you were here to help us. You couldn't help me.
He needs the vaccine. Stat.
I'd be happy to. If I can.
You can, don't worry. All I need you to do is speak to Talor's son, Pavat, over at the forge, and ask if he knows what his father was up to before he came down sick.
Something
Something must
bats.
have caused this, and I want to find out what.
Something about
Trouble is,
bats,
Talor's
for
too
sure.
weak to speak, and I can't leave his. So while you talk to Pavat, I'll pay his wife word a quick visit, just in case she knows any.
Right.
Okay. What ails you? It's COVID. We know. I've diagnosed it.
Leave me be. Let me go. Let me go.
Yep. That's exactly what I was saying when I had COVID.
Do you need something?
I do, though not from the forge. Fanit asked me to speak with you. She's looking into the cause of your father's illness and wondered if you could share.
He's 2 feet away. Yup.
I see. Sorry. She shouldn't have dragged you into this.
It's true. She shouldn't have. But hey, we're here now.
Tell me, did your father do anything out of
Clive
the ordinary before he
FedEx.
Not that I know of. But then I hardly see him.
Clive
He's
Sid
always
X.
out and about, like. Well, at least he was.
I
Suppose he might have been
am
a bit more
not too far into the DLC. I have just received
When you say out and about,
water
where does he
powers.
usually go?
Leviathan
Around the village.
powers.
Wanders over to Blazier's place most days. He's a fisher who lives on the other side of the fount. They're old friends.
I don't know how
Maybe
long
he
the
knows
DLC
something I
is,
don't.
but I feel like I'm just at the beginning.
I'll go and speak with him.
Okay. Now I go talk to someone else. Wait, but you have new stuff to craft.
What is it you want?
Oh, a weapon that's worse than what I've got. Perfect. Actually,
There.
do not equip that. It's worse in every way.
Till next time, then.
You don't have any new wares? Alright. I think it's about 5 hours.
She showed them the surge. What if the...
Well, I am doing all of the side quests, so I don't know if that 5 hours includes the side quest stuff. Why buy it if it's
Greetings,
worse?
stranger. What can I do for you?
Well, because
Your name is Blazier, is it?
I'll show you in a second.
Pavard tells
Or
me
no,
you're a friend
because
of
that
his
would
father's,
require leaving.
and that the two of you may have spent some time together.
They
in your
have
days
a
illness.
thing where you can change what your weapon looks like without changing the actual weapon. So I bought it so that I can, in the future, I could make my weapon look like that sword without actually using the
Chance
sword
it might explain how his condition arose.
because I own it.
I suppose there was something that struck me as a bit odd.
They stole layered weapons. It's called Glamour, and it was in Final Fantasy XIV first.
But he wouldn't let it go. It was like he was expecting something to happen. It was just a matter of when. Not that I know what, but he never told me anyway.
Well, that certainly does sound unusual. And it might just be what Fanit is looking for. Thank you.
I don't mention it. What?
Wonder
When you
which
say
Monster
Talor,
Hunter introduced it.
Wish him the best from
That
there.
would be a good question, because
Let's see what the
I think
Heelys advise.
2014 or 2013 was
If we pick too many of the flowers, there won't be enough left to go to seed.
when A Realm Reborn. happened. I don't know if there was glamour in 1.0 of Final Fantasy XIV, actually. I'm not sure. It's very possible.
I spoke with Werder, but she couldn't tell me anything. Did you have any better luck?
Nothing conclusive. But there was one thing. Blazir, the fisherman, told me that Talor had taken a sudden interest in the forest of late. He kept asking him if he'd seen anything unusual there on his way back from the coast.
It's not unusual.
On what exactly he was expecting him to have seen.
Layered weapons is just transmog. Yes. Transmog, glamour.
Surely not.
All the different MMO words for it. Yes.
But then...
I can't say for sure. But I think Talor's illness might have some connection to the Tom. You may have encountered them during your time here. The
Tonberries carry COVID. Oh my goodness.
Talor's illness.
I do. At least in a way. And if I'm right, it's no wonder the treatments I've been trying didn't work. Oh, I know it's a lot to ask, but would you go down into Father's Fell for me?
Father's Fell?
There's an altar there.
Is that where the blacksmith's
true, an
father
offering
fell?
What is going on here?
Please. I'll explain everything when you return, but time flows fast. I beg you, make haste.
Time flows
Take
fast?
the offering from the altar. Talor's life may depend on
I
it.
thought you guys literally had... Listen. I just learned that your people learned how to stop time. What do you mean time flows fast, lady? Jeez. A weapon skin. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I never should have let him go alone.
We're gonna accept all these quests? It is JoJo. Tokiwa Tomare. Or whatever.
You've got to help me.
Zawardo!
Are you?
Why do you ask?
Hey? Oh, sorry. I should explain.
If you need some blessing to stop a disease, it's a curse, or perhaps a grudge.
Would you help me find him?
Tonberry reference. Sure. I can certainly try.
Tell me what I need to know.
Of course. You know about the glamour our ancestors cast to keep this place hidden?
Yeah.
Right?
Shula told us about it, yeah.
Right. So you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell? Well, it's me
No, I
and
like
my friend's job to maintain
the dodge
them.
is super cool,
If
yeah.
it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
So your friend went into the forest to visit one of these cairns?
Aye, that's right. He said he was going down to Father's Fell. There are two cairns out that way, one by the banks of
This
the
is
Swift
why.
and another near
This
the
is
Winged
why you
Wings,
accept all the
ships
quests.
in the forest.
Because this quest and the other quests are both taking me to Father's Fell. Two birds getting stoned at once. Boom.
If you could track
Perfect.
him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged. I'll search the village just in case anyone's seen him. And
Very well.
Rolls of honor. Thanks for the 0, Gil. I appreciate it, man.
One cairn by the ships, another by the river. Better get moving.
Hail, stranger.
Hello.
Are you a rider by any chance?
I am. What gave me away?
Oh, I can smell it on you. The scent of the stables.
What?
And not just any stables. Something tells me you've never been one to ride half-starved birds with chine-gall and wet beak.
Half-starved
If I had a
birds.
guess, I'd say your bird eats only the finest greens and has her feathers groomed twice a day with a curl hairbrush.
Nothing but the best for my ambrosia.
Ambrosia, eh? Pretty name.
Well, she's tall and strong. And her feathers are as white as snow. I have, yes.
This I've got to see.
How?
I would if I could, but I doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Me dad's got a boat. And it'd be perfect timing and all. He's preparing for a trip beyond the wall as we speak.
You would? Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to have Ambrosia around.
It's the Chocobo quest.
All right then. Where could I find your father?
He'll be in the storehouse on the other side of the brook.
Okay. Bird of Passage. I hope it's just like a cutscene though, of like, I would like to bring my bird here. She's albino. Oh yeah, I'll help you bring your bird here. And then it cuts to like them sailing back with Ambrosia, you know? And then we go back to the lady and she's like, oh my god, you weren't kidding. This bird is magnificent. And then that's it.
You one of the outsiders then?
I am. Shula invited me. Are you Manda's father?
I am. Got you running errands for her already, has she?
She's asked
Bring
to
a
see my
photo.
chocobo, but
Commission
I
a
need
really
your
good
help and
painting.
your boat to bring her here.
But the idea is then I'd get to ride her around
You
here.
could just say it no. Honestly, that girl and her birds, she'll be growing feathers soon enough.
Well, truth be told, I didn't take the idea seriously at first.
I think her dad just called her a
But thinking
furry.
about it, it would make it easier
She'll
to
be
get around
growing
if I had
feathers.
Ambrosia here. Can you help?
Of course I want to ride her. Are you kidding
That's
me?
what you want.
What's up, Vaults? Welcome.
Tributary says we're to treat you lot as we would each other. So, if you need me to ferry your bird over, then that's what I'll do.
Perfect.
Still, they don't take the water easily. I'll need you to bring us a
No,
bigger bird or
no.
two to keep a
It's
calm
not
on the
just
journey
you,
over.
Venomer. Oomba Paws has been freaking out the entire time
Ask me. It's been years
about
since I
this.
last brought a chocobo across the bay, and I'm told the world's changed a fair bit since then. Where do you usually get your stable supplies from?
Well, the man who made Ambrosia's tag lived in Martha's Rest, and if I remember correctly, he traded in chocobo feed too.
Wait till you see the kid. I'll see if I can find the kid real quick.
I'll be sailing over to Northreach soon to pick up some supplies. While I do that, you collect your bird and your gourd, and then meet me by the shore. Just don't take too long, all right?
Oh, okay. Speak to Rowan in Martha's Rest. Bro, I ain't nobody got time for that. Let me go accept that quest up there. And then we can finagle some things.
Too many of the flowers, there won't be enough.
Oh wait, I gotta find the kid. Where's the kid? Is this the kid? No, a different kid. Gotta find kids.
O ceaseless rill, guide thy bounty unto...
Here we go. Look at this kid. Look at this kid. Look at him. What? Look at this kid. It's crazy. Freakish kid. And then look at this dude. It's just the kid. And then look at... This kid over here is the main one, though. This is the one that really had him freaking out. This kid. Hold on. We gotta go down. Back. There we go. It's the same person. We're staring at two people right now, but they're the same person. That's not a kid. That's what I said. They were like, "Can you tell me all about what's beyond the walls?" And I'm like, kids that look like you getting shot. That's what. That's what happens beyond the walls. And then look at the dad over there. It's the same person. Can't really see him. There we go. It's the same person. They look a bit like the kid Dion killed. Oh, really? You know, you might be right. It's crazy. That kid is a freak of nature. I stand by that. That kid will always be a freak of nature. But hopefully that's the last time we have to look at that kid. And if it is, I'll be happy.
My lord, may I speak with you?
Why,
There is a
yes.
matter with which I would beg your aid.
Then beg.
Of course, what is it?
Oh.
Please, not so loud.
Then beg.
Something serious then.
Yes. I think we might have company.
Oh, I like company. Shall we invite them for
Passing by the
tea?
low gate when I saw a figure moving among the trees up on the cloak.
Oh.
At first,
That kind
I
of
thought
company.
It must have been you or your brother, so I didn't say anything, but the more I think about it, the more certain I am that the figure looked familiar.
It looked like a
And you're sure it
baby.
wasn't one of the other villagers.
Positive. I think it was someone from outside the wall who has found his way inside.
Oh no.
Of course, it could just be my imagination playing tricks on me, but if it is who I think it is, would you go and see? He won't try to hurt you, believe me. Given what lurks in the forest.
Sure. Search the cloak for the interloper.
Very well. Whether the man you saw is who you believe him to be or not, we need to know.
Perhaps. Just promise me that if...
Don't worry. I won't draw my sword unless I need to.
Thank you.
Yamila, this man you saw, might he be the customer you told me?
I fear so.
The customer?
I knew she was a harlot.
I'll explain later.
I knew it. Search for, well, I guess we'll do one and two. Let's do these first. Actually, nah, let's do the chocobo one first. Because that one's the one that's most out of the way. Let's go to Martha's Rest. Why can't it be on the way to Father's Fell? Father... Yeah, that one. Hello. Rowan. I'm glad you're here.
Remember you? You're the one who saved Whiteheart. How's the old girl doing?
Whiteheart?
She's very well.
Hyperdimension Neptunia reference?
Oh, don't thank me. You're the one who saved her. Anyway, what brings you to the rest today?
I was hoping to purchase a Mimit gourd, and I thought you might be able to tell me where I could find one.
Oh, reckon I could do better than that. Just so happens, I've got a whole
Oh.
carload of the blasted things. Not a buyer in
Oh,
sight.
but the cart is guarded by monsters.
You'd be doing me a favor taking a few off my hands before they turn to mush. But just be on the lookout for wild birds, eh?
I will.
Oh, you're very welcome. And in times like these...
Okay, well, never mind.
We certainly
Super
do.
simple.
Northreach, then. Wouldn't want to keep Anders' father waiting.
And then we go to Northreach. On the other side of the world. Okay. That was simpler than I expected. And then we take a quick hop, skip, and a jump through town, and we're on our way. So I gotta tell you, the other day, I bought a mug, I guess. Like a really, really big mug. It's like 40 ounces. If you don't know, no, sorry, it's 45 ounces. If you don't know how big 45 ounces is, it's a lot. It's very large. And I've been using it to drink coffee. And it's so nice. It's so convenient to just always have it there and always know that it'll never be empty because it's so big, right? I tell you what, man, your boat doesn't look any bigger than Shula's boat.
Ah, there you are.
There she is.
And this must be Ambrosia, was it? Oh, she's a real beauty, isn't she?
I have the mimic or two. Here.
A 1.5 liter. There we go. Yep. That's what... Yep. For those that don't know ounces, a 1.5 liter big mug.
Soon as she's gobbled this up.
Thank you, Venomer. You don't have bottles that big. I didn't either until I bought this one, but it's worth it.
You'll be alright.
It's like super worth it. It's so good. And it's like, it's meant for camping. Like, it came with a whole lid and straw thing and all that. I just took that off. Like, it's just a big cup now. Like, it doesn't need a cover, doesn't need a lid. It's just a big cup.
Made it.
You didn't all? She is as white as snow. You're beautiful, aren't you, girl?
A mug that is the side of a planet. That's right. Which side? I'll never tell. The left side. It's the left side of a planet.
Passing through the walls enough to spook most birds even then. Not this one though.
Ambrosia's been through a lot. I doubt there's much that could unnerve her now.
Not with a beloved master by her side.
That's right. Quest complete? Question mark?
It's you who looks after me, isn't it, girl?
That's true. Yep.
Anyway.
Que.
Thanks for bringing her
Are you
here.
guys a wark
I can breed a bird like her
or
someday.
que? Team wark or team que? I need to know. I need answers.
Thank you. But I think we might explore Mysidia together. What do you say, Ambrosia?
Team wark or team que? I'm personally a que guy myself. You can now summon Ambrosia in Mysidia. Team yeah. You have a thermos that big, but it's meant to serve like 3 to 4 people. You know, when I was looking at stuff, like I was looking at different cups and whatnot, I did think about buying one. There was one that was even bigger. It was like,
an old altar in the forests of Father's Fell. Where
let's call it like, I don't know, 2.5 or 3 liters even. But I was like, that's too much. That's way too much. So I went with the more modest choice. Quest destination nearby. Surely if I just keep running forward, I'll run into him, right? Yeah, it's right. Right here. Is he... Nope. I've left the quest area. Okay, so it's hide and seek, is it? Oh wait, no, I just examine the... It's a bottle? He's a drunkard. It must be Joshua. I know Joshua likes to hit the bottle. On occasion. Oh.
Looks expensive.
Perfume.
Who's there?
Who is that? No way. I don't know who that is. I have no idea. Follow the intruder. I really like the environment here. It's super pretty. And open.
Hang on! I'm coming!
Clive, now is not the time.
Don't eat me! I'll give you gut rot, I swear!
Stand back.
Ah! How dare you? Honestly? Yeah. Wait. That's not what I equipped. I did not equip that. What has happened? I've just realized these are not the abilities I equipped on my Leviathan. Oh, when I swapped to Leviathan, it auto-filled the abilities. It overwrote what I had done before. I got you. Three-liter mug would have been the entirety of the recommended fluid intake according to the U.S. Health Organization that you don't know. It would have been, but I mean, hey, 1 trip a day to refill the mug? That's fine by me.
I'm more than all right. I'm saved. Oh, I could kiss you.
Maybe you should introduce yourself first.
Then kiss me.
Hervey, I knew it was you. What are you doing here?
I came to see you. Oh, my little canary. It's been so long.
I feel like calling someone else a canary is just weird. I don't know.
Who is he?
Hervey, one of many clients from my employment beyond the wall.
One of many clients? We spoke every night of our plans together. Whispered songs of love into each other's ears.
Yeah, but you paid her money.
Without so much as a word.
You paid her money for that service, brother.
No, didn't I? I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family. And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find this place, anyway?
The flame of your love was as a beacon in the night that guided me to you.
This guy's a Redditor.
Hervey.
I was walking by the coast near Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean. Hair like the driven snow. The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
It must have been Shula bringing us here. So what? You rowed, found a nose how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
And as I did, the skies changed from a dull and hopeless grey to a bright and benevolent blue.
The narwhal bacons at midnight.
That my
Yes.
little canary was close.
Oh, why did you come? You should have forgotten me, as I tried to forget you. I cannot leave my people, Hervey. And now that you know about this place, neither can you. We must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
I'm to meet your family.
Yeah.
Oh, my little canary.
Okay, now it's just getting creepy, dude. Stop calling her that. She has a name.
Please, come and see me later. You did as I asked.
The
and you
task
must
failed
be rewarded
successfully, yeah, for sure.
But first, follow me, Hervey.
To the end of the world and beyond.
Dude's a stalker for real.
You should never have found this place. How could I be so careless?
Fast travel. You love to see it. It's so nice. Don't you dare say it, little canary.
Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive. You two met at the Vale, I take it.
When I worked there, yes. To earn the coin that my people need to survive. Though Mysidia is
I knew
our
it.
sanctuary.
I knew it.
There are certain necessities that it cannot
You harlot.
provide. And for that reason, some of us seek employment beyond the wall. Yet few are the opportunities for followers of a strange faith in a strange land.
And so you supported your family as best you could.
I did. And I have never regretted it for a moment. I found a second family in the Vale. And in the Dame, a second mother. I also
I could tell by the way she was
found
dressed, revealing her shoulders. How could you?
Our love could never
How
be.
lewd.
I knew that if I revealed my secret to him, I would be putting my people in danger. But that if I did not, I would be living a lie, unable to return home.
What will happen to him
Her
now?
secret canary.
Since our people settled in Mysidia, uninvited
I've heard
visitors
people
have
pronounce
been
it
few and far
cannery
between.
before. I've always thought that was weird.
Unknown.
Because in my head, I've always read it
Survivors
canary,
of
but I've heard people say
shipwrecks.
cannery.
None lasted long.
My little cannery.
That was before my time, you understand? I've never had
Cannery,
to make a decision
yeah,
this
like that.
before. Yamila, know that I do not blame you for any of this. It was me who decided to make the trip to shore. Me who exposed our secret. This was my mistake, and I shall bear the responsibility.
Thank you, tributary. I only beg you to remember that Hervé means us no ill will. He's just a fool. A fool who loves me.
I will take that into consideration.
Apparently,
Yours is not the
SXK.
only
We're not.
voice I must listen
Maybe
to.
that's why they all have
The whole
white
family
hair.
must be consulted, and it may take time for me to arrive at my decision. I hope you understand.
I think we've just solved why they all look
tributary.
alike.
However long it takes.
It's because, as V would
Come what
say,
may, I thank you,
they
my lord.
stem
for
from
bringing
the
us back
same
together.
root or something. I don't know. Okay, solid 2.2 mil. I'll take it. Now, let's go to Father's Fell. We all spring from the same roots. That's the one. Yep. They all spring from the same roots. You got it. But as Harpocrates would say, our roots don't define us. Oh, Virgil says that? Right. He says that
Before we
when he
turned east at the shipwrecks
stabs
to reach the
himself.
coast. Now we must head in the opposite direction.
That's
Left
right.
It is then.
I do recall. Left? Nah, I've got an objective point right here, brother. Break it. Break it. End the glamour.
Well, here's the cairn.
Yep.
But no sign of Nassef.
It's a stone. All right.
To the riverbank then.
No. He's not. Wait. No. No, he's not. Clive's dad is cool as heck. Wait, he might be. Wait, no, you might be right. I don't remember. I think the mom was inbred.
I know about Beastmen.
Because that's how come she was a bitch. That's right. They wanted to keep the Phoenix. Yeah. I remember now. Tonberries. They got their lanterns and everything. How adorable.
What are they up to?
No, I think you're right, Vinomer. I do believe you are correct. Honestly, Albert Wesker would approve.
Sorry to
Not
disturb
muddling the immaculate gene pool. Oh, I didn't re-equip. Chat, remind me after this fight to fix my Leviathan. Please. That hurt. Oh my god. What? What? What did I do? Why is it like this? Why is it like TikTok now? Huh? I understand. Yeah, this is a good. Let's see. Let's get depth of field on. The focal distance is gonna be... I don't think I'm doing this right. That guy's version of Trillion Stab, for real. Oh! Perfect. Saturation. Contrast. Brightness. Ugh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bro is dying. Came in to say hi, currently doing a Katana Zero challenge run. Horrible game, everyone should play it. Katana Zero is the Weeb Hotline Miami, yes. Very fun game, from what I've seen. What's the challenge run? Oh! Oh my god! Clive's arm! Oh, he missed. Never mind. It's okay, chat, he missed. Gun. Tide Slinger. I don't know what I did, but it worked. True Min Roll. Fat Zero. So you're doing it without rolling? Tonberries are sharks? Kinda. Your grandparents on your father's side are also your cousins. Not your cousins, are also cousins. You think your family is good, except for the fact that literally everybody has glasses and weak eyes. That's fair. That's fair. You can beat the game in about 30 minutes. Damn.
I doubt the Tomberries made it. This must be what Fennet was talking about.
What Fennet was talking about. Please don't give me the... We're doing it. It's not no roll because there are a few mandatory rolls. I see, I see. I understand. That's neat, though.
Well,
I love
did you find anything?
Runs like that. Like, there was one I was really interested in with Super Mario Odyssey. It was minimum captures.
I did.
So, if you're not familiar with the game, you would use Cappy to kind of take control of enemies. It was like a core part of the game, and there were certain puzzles and things that you needed to take control of certain enemies to progress. And the idea of minimum captures is you see,
To understand that, you need to
like,
understand what the Tomberries are.
how much of the game you can do with the minimal amount of captures. It's really, really neat to watch.
Some token of grievance against your fellow man, they will put a curse upon him.
So you think someone's put a Tomberry curse on Talor?
I can't say for sure. Truth be told, I always assumed
Min
it was an old
Caps is
wives'
so
tale.
cool. It really
Given
is.
his fear of the forest and the presence of the chain on the altar,
I used to
don't know what
watch
else to
Small
think.
Ant
Does Talor have
do
any enemies in the village?
minimum caps
Anyone who would nurse such a grudge?
a lot.
No, I believe the one who left the chain at the altar was Talor himself.
I beg your pardon.
But there's more to the tale, you see. It's said that if you attempt to curse a soul that has returned to the sea already, your ire has nowhere to go but back to its source.
You're saying he cursed himself?
In trying to curse another, aye.
When my father was younger, he was one of the few permitted to venture beyond the wall on trading expeditions. He told us that when he journeyed to Sanbreque, he'd wear that chain to disguise his true beliefs, lest Grieger's faithful turn their cudgels on him.
Did they ever catch him in his deception? Might that explain the ill will he bears someone?
Not that he ever told me.
Come now, let's not waste time speculating about Talor's past. We need to focus on the present, and that means finding a way to break the curse.
All right. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Thank you.
Aye, and thanks for going to all this trouble.
What do I get? Money?
We call it an adder stone.
Oh.
It's a gatherer's charm. Reacts to certain rare minerals we use in crafting. Makes them ring out like a bell. Stuff, if you find anything, see that you bring it back to me. I can make you some decent gear with it.
I am, thank you.
Okay. Sure. An adder stone. Almost enough to level. Serpent Ring Design Draft. Necessary for crafting serpent rings. You did a version of it called Fat 15, which took you 12 hours, a modded version of the game where you play as a character called 15 or the Dragon. Interesting. You've obtained the design draft for serpent rings, accessories that when equipped enhance Leviathan's iconic abilities. Craft, summer funds, aquamarine, you obtained an understone. Hidden throughout, check every corner. Please note some Ocarina will differ between action story and Final Fantasy mode. Well, I'm in Final Fantasy mode, so...
Yes?
There's that. Let's see, what do we got? Deluge, Crosswell, Abyssal Tears, Tsunami cooldown by 8 segundos. Oh yeah. Which reminds me, I need to fix my damn abilities. I want the Shiva one, Mesmerize. Yep, we pull them in close. And then we Tsunami them. That's it.
Bastard things.
Up at 6 a.m., one's doing Fat 15 so far once. On Fat 0. Damn. So does definitely earn that title because of the challenges he pulls off for nuts. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do my best, like, there are definitely more tedious challenges that could be done. I'm not a big fan of, like, super mega tedious challenges, though.
Right.
Check this out. Gun. And then, baby never did this! Oh! Crazy. Yeah, there are definitely more tedious runs that, you know, anyone could think of. Like Royal Guard punch only type stuff, you know? Like Royal Guard, no, you know, no Royal Meter, empty release punch only type stuff. But I don't like those kinds of runs. I like to do creative, more obscure runs that are still, like, impressive, right? Like things you might not have ever even thought of.
I'm looking for a man named Nassef.
Aye, I know him.
The torch run, exactly.
Wait.
You know, actually, funny story. Funny story. I got a comment on that stream that said, learn how to use the Balrog first.
His friend, Katav, asked me to look.
And it just made me laugh.
Apparently he ventured out to work on one of these cairns.
I was just like, hey, feel free to do the challenge yourself, big man.
You're a hunter,
like,
yes.
what is the, what type, what, like, what?
You think where he might have gone?
Learn how to use the Balrog first.
Last that thing got washed away a few moons back.
Yo, what's up, Dirty Nero main? What build am I rocking? Well, obviously the new
But
Leviathan.
if I remember rightly, there is another cairn on the far side. Maybe he decided to visit that one while he was here.
Dunning-Krugered?
It's worth a look, certainly.
What does that mean?
Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'll keep an eye out too. Perhaps he just got delayed or something.
Let's hope so.
Exactly, like I don't know what Balrog moves do. It's like, it's not as easy as it looks, you know what I mean? Like, you have a 20-second window, and there have been times where I was just like getting into the combat and like, I just kind of die. And by die, I mean I lose the fire. Because I wasn't paying attention. Like, I don't know if the guy thought that you could just do punches and keep Balrog charged, but like that's not the case, so kick mode is very imperative, you know? It's a whole thing. Oh yeah. So true, Nero. Nero main. You want to see something cool? Baby never did this! Yeah! Level up. Exactly, the constant timer is very, very, very stressful. So you end up in these moments where you're like, well, I need to just focus on that, right? Rather than being stylish all of the time. Like, that's not the point, right? You know, when people know so little, they think they've figured it all out. Yeah. Oh, this beast is a mineral. He's glowing. Get punched. F him up, fam. Yeah. F him up, fam. Good stuff. Ow, I thought I was out of that. That's fine. Ow. Ow? Okay. I realized I was trying to use Rook's Gambit there the whole time. I kept pressing the wrong button. Cringe. Baby never did this! To Aquamarine.
Seems like it isn't only Haven's blacksmith that has an appetite for these things.
Alright. I guess that wasn't the objective, though. People be speaking when they don't even know the Buster Knuckle exists. Oh, I went the wrong way is why. Okay, that was just a random optional fight. It's gonna be so funny when the baby does do this. No. Nope. Chocobo? Oh, that's right. I've got Ambrosia now.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
I wonder if it would be possible to do a DMC5 run where you tank... Damn. Where you tank everything. Right? No dodging, no iframes. If an enemy doesn't attack, you have to get hit by that attack. And then the idea would be mitigating enemies' attack. I don't know. That sounds odd. I don't know what I'm saying.
Straight home now.
This is probably not a thing. Got him. Is this where I need to go? It is. Cool. It does sound a bit whack, right? I'm not sure how that would go. Like, as far as I'm concerned,
Hold on.
I feel like my no walking challenge was pretty much as close to that as you could get. Because the only way I could dodge was like through jumping and stuff, and a lot of times that wasn't really feasible, I guess. No walk. That is, to this day, that is still my proudest achievement, is no walking. I'm so happy with it. Oh, I thought I was on Titan! I guess not. Man, I love when the game flows, it just flows, you know? It's so good. A must style with an SS rank requirement. I think that would be fun in like DMC4. If there's a DMC4 mod that adds like must style, that would be awesome. All right, I missed the message, Umba Pause, which is not your name, but good night. Good night. Is this a 2-stream thing or just power through in one? This is definitely gonna be a 2 or 3 stream kind of a thing.
I'm the tributary's guest.
And
you must be Nassef.
I am? But how do you know that?
Your friend Katav asked me to
I
look
will
for you
be heading out here in like... The goal was to finish these side quests and then head out. I just wanted to do a quick stream to get the ball rolling on this DLC and kind of dip my toes in, if you will.
Oh, there are crystals inside. They're what keeps the glamour going. Should the ether cease to flow through too many of them, our shroud would quickly unravel. It's my job to make sure that doesn't
So
happen.
you're an ether master.
And an important job it is. But you'll struggle to do it if you're dead. You need
SSS must style would be fun in 4, but not 5. Why?
No,
I mean, it would. I think it would be fun in 5, but at least for me particularly, I feel like
outsiders will come in. We
it's
split up to get the job done faster, so things will be perfect for your arrival.
with my proficiency in DMC5, it's so easy to get triple S rank for me.
Not before the local fauna did.
Whereas
My arrival seemed to put them off their dinner.
Mustn't have been hungry after all. Expect you'll be wanting someone to escort you back to the village.
I forgot what I was saying.
Woods are full of nasties today.
Oh, whereas in DMC4, I feel like triple S rank is a lot harder, at least for me personally, to get a triple S.
If you insist. Take care now.
Alright. Are we done? Yes. Alright. So that will be the end of the stream. Now that since we've cleared
I thought I'd lost you.
all the side quests.
Thank you.
Much more delicate in containing and
Nassef
gaining
told me
style.
everything.
Yes.
If you hadn't got there when you did.
Especially since the enemies are a bit I feel like the enemies are a bit tougher.
Far be it from me to tell you how to do your jobs, but don't go alone again.
Or if we have to, maybe we should think about casting the glamour on ourselves to keep the wildlife from spotting us. It'd take its toll, of course, but it'd beat letting the cairns fall and having to weave the entire spell from scratch. Imagine if we had to do that.
I'd rather not. Would only succeed in adding 2 new piles of stone to the collection.
Your bearers.
That we are, thank the tides. The others can't attune to the crystals in the cairns the same way we can. I reckon this place would be doomed without us.
So, you do this work for the good of
You
your
appeared
people.
at the end. You also got here. No worries. No worries.
We're forced to. No.
I'll probably
On the outside, we were truly blessed
do
that our
another
rainfall here in Mycenae.
stream of this tomorrow.
People are few enough as it is. If we started turning on each other,
Maybe just like a quick one, not too
our days will be numbered.
not too long. Maybe another like 2 or 3 4-hour stream, something like that.
all's
You think
well that ends
DMC4
well, eh?
controls have
Thanks to
aged
you,
good or
both of us live
bad?
to keep this place
I mean,
hidden
DMC4 feels good to me. Like, it's very fast. It feels super... Like, the gravity has always felt very heavy to me, which makes the inputs and all that feel very fast. Oh, it can be traded for Gil, nice. But all in all, I mean, yeah, no, I think it's aged fine, personally. DMC5 does feel much tighter. Not tighter, lighter. I can read lighter. Lighter. Yes. It's only a year younger than you. Think of that? No. I don't think I will. All right. I am gonna head out for now, though. Take care, everyone, and I will catch you guys later. Peace. See you tomorrow and or Sunday. I say and or implying that there's a chance that Sunday won't happen. I just meant that in terms of there may or may not be a stream tomorrow, but Sunday will be continuing the Olympic torch run. I believe we are at the start of Mission 8, and that's going to be fun. Goodbye, Enigma, be lucid forever. And you too, Vinomer, may you forever be Goggia. Exactly. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful weekend.